$5, right?
I got $5.
I got 10.
Here we go. You got your Folkleys off, your water strength.
Yeah.
He took a pee, he took a poop.
He took a pee. He's loosened right up.
I limbered up.
Oh, good. We got a show. Here. Take this. It's on this side. So.
Here's a crisp $10 bill. It's not really crisp. It's actually $40. There's that.
I feel
You're the
safe.
cash man. Take my wallet and cell phone out because my wallet weighs so much.
Yeah.
You better go strip down, Booby.
Back to this ladder. Who's going to count us down? Well, hey, loosen up.
Okay.
Got that fat guy speed.
All right, ready? Go on, go.
We're going on go.
Going on, go.
Ready? Get set.
Wait. Hold on. What way are we wrapping around?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, well, we're going to collide. I'm going to be right next to you.
I'm going to be ahead of you.
All right.
Ready? Get set. That made you. Ready? Set. Go.
Oh, I got
Oh my God, little fat. John, you gotta run.
I knew I had it.
He got you.
Thought I had it.
Money.
I knew you were gonna win. Man, I didn't bet him.
We are back. The firewood truck's coming along. We took the tires off from the old blue truck that went tipsy-topsy there and put the tires on here. Those were all nice tires. We're switching this out. We got all new parts for this, so that will all get new. So yeah, the firewood truck's coming along. Just working on whatever. And that's one thing interesting about working in the shop is there's all kinds of different stuff. And when you're used to working in the woods, you don't see all the stuff that goes on down here. You know what I mean? You're kind of stuck out in the woods. There's a whole lot going on down here that you never ever see. But the old 6.7's getting some more love. It needs quite a bit more, but it'll get there. She's got some stuff that needs to get fixed on her. So, yeah. They worked on that. I don't know what that is, but they didn't want me to handle it because it was, I guess, expensive. So, yeah, you know how that goes. People don't want me touching stuff. Anywho, the old cab. Check this out. So, we got some tinted windows. I think these are at 20% or 15. 20. So, yeah. We got all tinted windows for the chipper. That was a big thing. And we got a new window here because the gaskets on the other one were bad and it was going to take weeks and weeks and weeks to get the gaskets. So we just got a new one. Got those tinted. So in essence, all the side windows will be tinted in this thing. And the back window. You'll just have your front window. Which if you ever run these, it does get very hot in there with the sun beating down on you. Even when the AC's on, the sun hitting you directly in there can be annoying, but we're just used to it. But if you can get the windows tinted, why not get the windows tinted? So we've got new gaskets for all the window seals and all tinted windows. So this thing's coming along. We didn't want to put the windows in because the big secret is that we just discussed today, and we've been discussing it for a week now maybe, and kind of coming into it today because we thought about putting these in there. Well, I want to get them in there to get them out of here and get them on the machine so it looks like we're making some serious progress. But it was discussed today, and they made the final decision that it will get repainted. So we're going to leave these out of the machine so that we can paint these outside the machine, then drop them in the machine. That's kind of how it works. And me and Brian wanted to do, we wanted to do a good paint job, but not quite, we wanted to cut a few corners. And Brian, you're probably not watching this video, but after you left, they tag teamed me, and I got chewed out by the boss and Rob, and they said we're not going to do what we wanted to do. They said if we're going to do it, we got to do it right. And then the boss brought up vehicles. So, yeah, Mike even said vehicle painting. I said, this ain't a vehicle. This is a piece of equipment. But they still shut me down. So we got shut down, Brian. They weren't having any of our paint job. You know, we were going to put it on there right, you know. Well, you know, kind of half right. But we got shut down. So they're getting the chipper's going to get repainted. And it's going to look just sharp. I say cherry. Brian says crisp. We got all our own little word uses of what it's going to look like. Now, it was going to look crisp the way me and Brian were going to do it, but it's going to look like crispy with the way that Mike and Rob want to do it. So we got overruled, and they tag teamed me. I said, where's Brian at? I need Brian down here because I'm getting, these people are ragging on me. You know what I mean? I got cornered, and they beat up on me. And then, of course, I got the told you so. So, yeah, we're not putting the windows in there. And then I told Brian, Brian says we just start saran wrapping stuff. They shut me down on that and laughed at me about we're saran wrapping for the paint job and we need to get a tape machine and blah, blah, blah. And John's going to learn how to tape. And it was quite comical, actually. So obviously we got to tape all this off and the front windshield off and go over it. But, you know, this will get all new paint. Now, I thought my black looked good. I just did a real light coat on here. I didn't get nothing serious with the paint that we had. It wasn't great, but you know, it looks good. So anyways, then on this, right here, let's see if you can read. Yeah, we got all these to go for our V12s. So therefore, there's 3 Webasto heaters in here. And the reason we got them right now, I went and picked them up yesterday, or a day before, I forget, 3 days ago, I don't even know. Picked these up. We haven't even tore into them yet, but we'll put one on the 2355, one on the Model 23, and then one on the 2755. So I know everyone's been bugging me for years and years and years, and ever since we've made the channel, and I love the cold starts, and everyone's like, why don't you just put heaters on there? Well, here we are. 2019, we're going to put Webastos on everything, on the chippers, on the V12s. That's the idea. So therefore, you guys can quit bugging me about that. But there goes our cold start. So it's kind of like a win-lose because we all know I wanted to see that 2355 out there, the big V12. I want to see that thing cold start. Now that thing would be an incredible cold start. But instead, we're going to put Webasto heaters on there, so we're not going to get no good smoke shows for you guys. And so that's a bummer. Kind of irritated with that. But no, the heaters are a good thing. That'll make it nice to start in the winter. Especially this 2355 with a single engine will make a big difference. So it'll be a good thing. So we got that. The windows for this. I mean, this machine's looking crisp. Just looking crispy. We were gonna tint the front window like 6-8 inches, but then we put the unit up top and then realized that there's no point in putting a tint across there because it's already kind of there with the unit up there. So yeah, we'll just leave it alone. So, but yeah, we're going to test this thing out. We got a job already lined up for this machine, and people are itching to know when it'll get done. Trust me, I'm itching to know when it'll get done. Once it gets done, we're going to take her out in the woods. We got a job lined up, and I'll be running it, and we're going to get all the bugs worked out of it and get everything tweaked out of it and get it ready to go, and then we'll hand her off to the operator. His name's Josh. So one of them will get the machine, and we will go from there. And then we'll bring the next machine back here, and we'll go over it. And we even talked about how much paint to get, and we even talked to Mike about it. But if we get enough paint, we might as well paint that 23, seeing what the prices are on the paint and how much we can get. But we could even paint that old Model 23, and that's got some guards that need to be white and stuff like that. So we get to get this machine out there, get the Model 23 back, go over that. Josh needs some stuff fixed on the 2755, so we can take the 23 out, drop it on the job, bring the 2755 back here, go over that with a fine-tooth comb, and then send that back out in the woods. You get the 23 back here, go over that and make sure that's good. And then we have a spare sitting here ready to go at all times, in tip-top shape, so we can just swap chippers out and we can just keep rolling. That's kind of the idea. So hopefully you enjoyed this little video. Hopefully you enjoyed the race. Yeah, the race was fun. You have some people that, you know, he started to brag about how he could run all the way out there and run all the way back and all this stuff. And I says, well, let's put some money on it. And, well, you've seen what happened. You know, I knew I had him right from the get-go. I said, I got this. He got me on the corner. He had me good. Brian thought he was going to have me. But I knew I had another gear in there. So I kicked her in high like a boss. Made $20 today. I mean, does life get any better than that? You gotta just keep rolling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We had some fun. But paint is gonna be a big thing, and we can get some paint videos maybe. Who knows? Air conditioning stuff coming, electrical wires. Just keep going.
John, you gotta run.